Kenny McCormick has got to be one of the most unlucky cartoon characters, having died over 125 times in a multitude of different ways. But out of all those deaths, what ones stand out above the rest? I've put together a list of my 10 favourite Kenny deaths, so let's break them down. The misfortune that beholds Kenny in this scene is almost comical, as a meteor takes a detour just to strike him down. The sheer bad luck of this moment is hilarious.
Anyone believe in tradition anymore? Yeah, we've been playing with firecrackers our whole lives.
The fact that Kenny's death in this episode harks back to his preschool days makes this death especially great. Just the idea that Kenny has been dying ever since he was young is really funny.
I'm gonna die and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh God.
The anger and frustration Kenny feels in this episode is because Stan cries over Kyle potentially dying, while obviously unaware of Kenny's frequent fatalities.
Shot, decapitated, torn apart, burned, run over.
Kenny, calm down.
In a rare moment of self-destruction, Kenny displays his badassery as he takes matters into his own hands and shoots himself in front of everyone. This shows how used to death Kenny has become, and it makes this list for shock value alone.
You don't want to take your jacket off, it's pretty warm.
The slow and agonising death of Kenny in this episode is unlike any death he has had before. It is a death that leaves a lasting impact, and the absence of Kenny in the subsequent season only serves to heighten its significance.
You made it 6 hours, Kenny. Come on out of there.
Despite the fact that this death involves a character that actually isn't Kenny, just a kid dressed in his clothes, it's just too good to ignore. Its absurdity makes it a standout moment in the series.
Replaced your heart with a baked potato. You have about 3 seconds to live.
This death is perhaps the most iconic because it comes from the South Park movie. It is a scene that still brings laughter to this day and uses Kenny's death in a meaningful way, integrating it into the story.
Sing it with me, guys. He's not the cocaine, he's not.
The sheer randomness of this death is what makes it so memorable. It is a moment that defies explanation and leaves us wondering if the universe truly is conspiring against poor Kenny.
Now we'll never know where that pet store is. There can't be that many pet stores in South Park.
The sheer absurdity of Kenny's demise at the hand of a goldfish is what elevates this scene to the realm of greatness. Such a preposterous death makes this one very memorable indeed. Cartman's unruly primate unleashes a savage attack on poor Kenny, delivering a gut-wrenching death that is nothing short of brutal. I can't say I expect anything different from a monkey owned by Cartman. This death is funny, over the top, and my favourite Kenny death. And that's the end of the list. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments your favourite Kenny death, and subscribe for more videos. That's the end of the show.